4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think Jack Grealish will look to dominate the game from somewhere between central midfield and that left flank. He has a bias to that side, and he loves operating in that space. And sometimes he'll go on the outside, but generally he loves to go on that mazy run inside. And he'll either be fouled or he'll end up slipping somebody through.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that's put paid to a promising move. Grealish. Mikolenko. Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Played out to the right. Alcaraz. Coleman. Can he deliver? Neil climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gabriel, gently done. Moved on forwards. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Saka. Merino. Beto proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
McNeil looks to the other side. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Alcaraz. Idrissa Gueye. Mikolenko. A chance to play it in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played it again. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori. And it's played forward. Branthwaite attempts a clearance. Grealish. Grealish forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Timber. Now then, the ball's come loose. Grealish wins the duel this time.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Ødegaard. Saka. Saka! Tarkovsky shifted upfield. Calafiori. Martinelli. Took with decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Saka. Ødegaard. Ødegaard stood his ground strongly. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Mykolenko aimed forwards. Merino. Calafiori. So we're still where we started right now. Ødegaard. Merino. Martinelli. Merino. Quarter of an hour played. Timber. Oh, it's played into the area. McNeil. Oh, this looks sharp. Beto finds himself offside. And it's played forward. And it's McNeil. Mikel Merino does well to get it back. Gabriel. Rice. Timber. Rice. Arsenal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Timber.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
Referee's given a throw. Ødegaard, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Calafiori, Martinelli. Alcaraz. Out to the right. A cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dewsbury Hall. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Idrissa Gueye. That is a brilliant interception. Martinelli. Saka. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Merino. Ødegaard. Dewsbury Hall has given away a free kick. Saka. Timber. Oh, such a clever touch. Coleman. Has a look and plays it forward. Saliba moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's heaved it away. Very nicely done. And it's Ødegaard. The referee's awarded a free kick. He has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ødegaard!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Branthwaite goes forward. Raya chooses to deal with it himself. What a throw in. McNeil played towards the other side. Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Martinelli. And it's Marino. Timber. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? McNeil tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's nice. And he goes cross-field. Grealish. Grealish. Played it early. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Raya sends that a long way. Thinks one through. Merino. Gabriel, gently done. Saka. Timber. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Neil crosses it in. He can get that clear. Well, it is over the line. McNeil chooses to go cross-field. Dewsbury Hall. Alcaraz. Alcaraz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba, shifted upfield. Showing good feet. Now it's Martinelli. Idrissa Gueye did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a fat chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Gabriel forwards and with intent. Saliba, Martinelli. Martinelli, and here's Martinelli. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Grealish! There was plenty of power on that. Caresses it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Dewsbury Hall. Ødegaard. Merino. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. McNeil battling down that right flank. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's McNeil, produces a cross. And here's McNeil. McNeil played out towards the right wing. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli played out to the left flank. Saka, and the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and a clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared without complication. Ødegaard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Martinelli goes on a run down the left wing. Could be Dave, great chance! It's a loose ball. Chooses to go back. Oh, it's come loose. Idrissa Gueye trying to keep this in. Branthwaite, gently done. And it's Grealish. Mykolenko. Played over towards the opposite flank. Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Alcaraz. Idrissa Gueye. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. Calafiori. Rice. Moved on forwards. Calafiori. Succumbs to the pressure. McNeil was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Martinelli, no, again there's no way through. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Gueye. Alcaraz. Now it's Grealish. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Grealish certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Branthwaite. Played towards the other side.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dewsbury Hall, oh, good spread. McNeil, he's found a way through. McNeil gets across him. Bit of a misjudgment. Tarkowski, forwards and with intent. And it's McNeil. Lovely feet. Coleman chooses to go cross-field. And a shot! They've scored! The second half sparked straight into life.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mykolenko shifted upfield. Played through for the wide man. Grealish. And that's aimed into the middle. Merino, aimed forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Grealish. Nice looking ball. And that has been cleared. Mykolenko, and he goes cross-field. Alcaraz. Saka, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Saka. Gabriel. Saliba, gently done. Calafiori. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he spark a counter here? Grealish. Oh, this is a terrific run. No way through. Tries a shot! It's in! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Into the channel. And he's got his cross in. Branthwaite gets it away. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that has been clubbed away. Grealish. Incoming delivery. Side of play, and it is a goal kick. That's been drilled forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Gabriel. Saka. Timber. And here's Martinelli. It's run loose here. And here's Saka. Saka, played out to the right. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Do have a chance to counter here. Looking here to chip it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gabriel. Rice. Gabriel, Calafiori is onto it in a flash. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice control. And the cross comes in. Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Coleman. And it's McNeil. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rice. Merino. Alcaraz gets a foot in here. Chance here to counter. Out to the right. Now it's McNeil. He's got space in the area, and it's Dewsbury Hall. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Ødegaard moved on forwards. Saka played out towards the right wing, tries a deft little ball.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible chance! Really well taken goal. Arsenal are level. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ødegaard, it's a delicate pass. Coleman can get it clear. That looks a cracking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Drilled in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Dewsbury Hall. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. So what can they make of this? Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. Up he goes! Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Oh, great chance!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Deftly away.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Back into the middle. Grealish.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played into the middle. Tarkowski attempts a clearance. Branthwaite. Tarkowski driven forward. It's just beyond his reach. Rice. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Alcaraz looking understandably energised after his goal. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, he's found support out wide. Saliba clears it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. Timber forwards and with face to great chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Rice gets a good foot in there. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Played down the flank. McNeil has it in a wide position. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Patterson's, he's had a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Have it back and can go again. Alcaraz. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. And the shot! Sticks it away! Dying minutes and we're all square again. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
All square again into the dying minutes. Saliba, Merino, Lewis Skelly. That's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Wins the duel this time. And that's a Saka! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ødegaard with the short one. Here's the chance to cross. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Branthwaite, that's a sharp pass. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Alcaraz, out towards the flank. Patterson charging forward down that flank. Oh, that's neat. Hit into the middle. He's cut it out. Merino. Saliba. Gabriel. Gabriel shifted upfield. Branthwaite, pinged towards the front line. And that has been knocked clear. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is it, the referee has seen enough.